Welcome to paradise, and let me tell you, the jet lag is real. But you know what else is real? This place. We are in Bali. Pristine beaches, crystal clear water, and enough adventure to make your head spin. Ready to explore? Let's dive in. First up, we're hitting the waves. Bali is a surfer's paradise, and for good reason. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a total beginner, there's a wave here with your name on it. We're talking about world-class breaks like Uluwatu, Padang Padang, and Kuta Beach. Trust me, there's nothing quite like the feeling of catching the perfect wave in this magical place. And the energy on the beach? Electric. Everyone's stoked, everyone's cheering each other on. It's just good vibes all around. For those brave enough to give it a go, there are tons of surf schools and instructors who can help you find your sea legs. They'll have you up and riding in no time. And hey, even if you wipe out a bunch, you're still in Bali, surrounded by beauty. So whether you're a seasoned pro or a total kook like me, make sure you experience the magic of surfing in Bali. You won't regret it. All right, enough about the ocean for a minute. Let's talk about mountains. Bali is home to some stunning volcanic landscapes, and the best way to experience them is to lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails. One of the most popular hikes is Mount Batur, an active volcano that offers breathtaking sunrise views. Imagine waking up at dawn, hiking up this mountain in the dark, and then as the sun rises, you're greeted with an explosion of colors over the clouds and the island below. But even if you're not an early bird, there are plenty of other amazing hikes to choose from. You can explore the rice terraces of Ubud, trek through the monkey forest, or hike to hidden waterfalls. No matter your fitness level, there's a hike in Bali that's perfect for you. Hiking in Bali is about more than just the physical challenge. It's about immersing yourself in nature and finding some inner peace. So pack your hiking shoes, grab some water, and get ready to experience Bali from a whole new perspective. One of the best parts of traveling is experiencing the local culture, right? And there's no better way to do that in Bali than by diving headfirst into the chaos and color of the local markets. We're talking bustling streets, overflowing with vendors selling everything from fresh produce and spices to handcrafted souvenirs and traditional textiles. The sights, the sounds, the smells, it's a full-on sensory overload, and I wouldn't have it any other way. One of my favorite things to do is just wander through the markets, soaking it all in, chatting with the locals, trying new foods, and maybe even practicing my haggling skills. You can find some seriously unique treasures in these markets. And the best part is, you never know what you're going to stumble upon. The markets are a microcosm of Balinese life, a place where locals and tourists come together to trade, socialize, and experience the heart and soul of this incredible culture. So ditch the fancy boutiques and tourist traps and get yourself down to a local market. You won't regret it. Time to trade those hiking boots for some flippers and a snorkel mask. Bali is home to some of the most biodiverse waters in the world, making it a scuba divers and snorkelers' paradise. We're talking crystal clear waters, vibrant coral reefs, and an abundance of marine life that will leave you speechless. One of the most iconic dive sites in Bali is the USAT Liberty shipwreck in Tulamben. This World War II-era shipwreck is now a thriving artificial reef, home to a mind-blowing array of marine life. Imagine swimming through this sunken piece of history, surrounded by schools of fish, with the sunlight filtering through the water above. But even if you're not a certified diver, there are still plenty of ways to experience the underwater beauty of Bali. Snorkeling is a great option, and there are tons of amazing spots right off the beach where you can see colorful coral and fish. No matter how you choose to explore it, the underwater world of Bali is an experience you won't soon forget. All right, adrenaline junkies, this one's for you. If you're looking for a heart-pumping adventure, look no further than whitewater rafting in Bali. We're talking about navigating through lush jungles, plunging down rapids, and getting absolutely soaked in the process. It's the perfect way to get your adrenaline fix while also experiencing the natural beauty of Bali from a totally unique perspective. One of the most popular rafting spots is the Ayong River, which offers a mix of challenging rapids and calmer stretches perfect for soaking in the scenery. Imagine paddling through dense rainforest, the sound of the rushing water in your ears as monkeys swing from the trees overhead. But don't worry, you don't have to be a seasoned rafter to enjoy this experience. There are plenty of reputable tour operators who cater to all skill levels, from beginners to experienced paddlers. So, grab your paddles, hold on tight, and get ready for an unforgettable whitewater rafting adventure in Bali. Let's take a break from all the adrenaline-pumping activities for a moment and immerse ourselves in something a little more cultural. Bali is renowned for its traditional dance performances, which are not just beautiful to watch but also deeply rooted in spirituality and storytelling. Imagine intricate costumes, hypnotic music, and dancers moving with a grace and precision that's almost otherworldly. One of the most famous dances is the legong, performed by young girls who train for years to perfect their movements. The dance tells ancient stories through elaborate gestures, facial expressions, and the mesmerizing sound of the gamelan orchestra. So make sure to catch a traditional dance performance during your time in Bali. It's an experience that will stay with you long after the curtain falls. Let's talk about temples. Bali is often called the island of the gods for a reason. You'll find temples everywhere you turn, from small shrines on street corners to grand complexes perched on cliff tops and nestled in lush valleys. These temples are not just places of worship. They're architectural marvels, spiritual sanctuaries, and an integral part of Balinese daily life. One of the most iconic temples is Uluwatu Temple, dramatically perched on a clifftop overlooking the ocean. Another must-visit is Tanah Lot Temple, seemingly floating on a rock formation just offshore. But honestly, every temple in Bali has its unique charm and story to tell. Whether you're seeking spiritual enlightenment, architectural inspiration, or just a moment of peace and tranquility, make sure to add a few temple visits to your Bali itinerary. Traveling can be amazing, but it can also be exhausting, right? All that exploring, adventuring, and soaking up new experiences can take a toll. That's why Bali is the perfect place to hit the reset button and treat yourself to some well-deserved rest and relaxation. And what better way to do that than by escaping to a yoga retreat? Bali is practically synonymous with yoga and wellness, and for good reason. Imagine waking up to the sound of birdsong, practicing yoga in a serene setting surrounded by nature, and nourishing your body with delicious, healthy food. Whether you're a seasoned yogi or a complete beginner, there's a retreat in Bali for you. So take some time for yourself, disconnect from the outside world, and reconnect with your mind, body, and soul at a yoga retreat in Bali. You deserve it. All right, adventure seekers, it's time to trade in those yoga mats for some knobby tires and a helmet. If you're looking for an exhilarating way to experience the natural beauty of Bali, mountain biking should be at the top of your list. We're talking about adrenaline-pumping descents, challenging climbs, and breathtaking views that will leave you breathless and maybe a little sore. Bali offers a diverse range of mountain biking trails, from beginner-friendly paths through rice paddies to expert-level downhill runs through dense jungle. One of the most popular areas for mountain biking is the Kintamani region, home to Mount Batur and stunning volcanic landscapes. You can bike through lava fields, past crater lakes, and even up to the summit of Mount Batur itself for epic sunrise views. But no matter where you choose to ride, mountain biking in Bali is an experience you won't soon forget. Just make sure you pack your sense of adventure and maybe some extra padding. After all that adventure, it's time to slow down, relax, and end the day the Balinese way with a breathtaking sunset. Bali is famous for its sunsets, and for good reason. Imagine the sky exploding in a kaleidoscope of colors, from fiery oranges and reds to soft pinks and purples, as the sun slowly dips below the horizon. One of the best places to witness this daily spectacle is from the beaches of Seminyak. Grab a beanbag chair at one of the many beach bars, order a refreshing coconut, and just soak it all in. Another great spot is Uluwatu Temple, where you can watch the sunset over the ocean with the iconic silhouette of the temple as a backdrop. Whether you're on the beach, at a temple, or just watching from your hotel balcony, it's the perfect way to end a day of exploring this incredible island. And that's a wrap on our top 10 adventures in Bali. Which one will you try first? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel tips and adventures. From surfing and hiking to exploring temples and experiencing the local culture, Bali has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your Bali adventure today. You won't regret it.